If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated.
Hello, Laws on the Road subscribers and followers. I watched a video the other day that talked about the good, the bad, yin and yang, that kind of thing. And it got me to thinking about the good and the bad and the fears, because I keep talking about here recently being afraid and fear. What Roosevelt said, the only thing you have to fear is fear itself, before he entered World War II. And that is true. That's the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. As I was leaving the Navy, of course everybody wants to say goodbye to you, and you don't just up and leave one day. I mean, there's a period of time everybody knows you're leaving. One of my senior chief, I remember his name, Senior Chief Smith, came up to me. Very abrasive guy, but for some reason he liked me, which was scary. He said, you're never going to remember the bad stuff. You're only going to remember the good stuff. Because there was a series of reasons why I wanted to get out. Several things. I was in the Navy in the 90s, and they were downsizing the military at that time. They were making a lot of different policy changes, which I'm not going to get into because that's all politics, and this channel isn't about politics. But there was a lot of reasons I was getting out. And quite honestly, Senior Chief Smith was absolutely correct. He was right. When I am sitting there thinking about the submarine, I don't sit there and think about all the reasons I got out. I think about the reasons I was in, all the wonderful things I got to see, all the things I got to learn, and the amazingness of our technology. It was a great time, and I don't remember any of the pain or the hurt, any of it. Of course, I remember why I got out, but I don't remember the essence of why I got out. Think about it. You burn your hand. You know it hurts. You really do. You know you don't want to do it again, but you don't remember the essence of that pain. You don't remember it. And the reason is because if you were always remembering the essence of the pain, the essence of the bad, you would lock yourself up. You would never want to get outside. You would never want to do anything. You would be afraid to do anything. Which brings us back to that fear thing, right? So I wanted to give you some of our experiences here recently. I just made a video, and I'll put that video right here. It was a Easy 5 Friday, where I talked about extreme weather conditions. And a lot of people suggested, well, maybe it's just time to wrap it up if that's a problem. No, it's not a problem. It's not a problem because I don't really remember it. I know it happened. I mean, I know it rained all the time. I remember. I know that it was cold in Missouri. I do. I remember that Beck had cancer and she was very grumpy many times. But you know what I remember more importantly? When we were at Hawk Campground, when it wasn't raining, how beautiful it was. The amazing walks that Carolyn and I took. I miss Hawk Campground. I really want to go back. I don't remember the essence of the pain and the misery of the rain. I don't. Or the cold. I don't. The memories always take me back to the pleasantness of Hawk Campground. The amazing views that we saw. When we went back to Missouri, I mentioned Beck. She had cancer and she was getting chemotherapy and she was very cranky many times. But I don't remember the anger that I felt or any of that. What I remember the most is the relationship that Beck and I had built, and that we were becoming closer, and how I would like to continue to develop that relationship as my stepdaughter. We went to Kentucky, for example, and we didn't have internet for 2 weeks. It was a very miserable time not having internet because your whole day had to be scheduled around the internet. It was just, oh, no. But I really struggle to remember that because Kentucky was so beautiful. We loved it so much. You don't want to burn yourself, so you try not to. But are you going to let life pass you on by because you're afraid of it? No. Look, you burn yourself, don't do it again, okay? If something happens like the rain and it rains all summer, okay, well, try to figure out a different plan. Is it going to be that bad next year? Do a little bit more research. Don't be afraid of the adventure. Don't be afraid of the bad. But look forward to the good, because that is what you're going to hang on to. That is the memory that you're going to take with you. So, I hope that helps you understand my thought process on this whole fear thing. And I've told you I'm going to talk about this fear thing several times, because I would like for all of us to get over it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video. And happy travels.